Hello everyone, Tom Thiele here. You can find me on the internet at authortomthiele.com. I also have a Facebook page. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitter. Periodically, I want to do video blogs. These are Christian video blogs, and my books are Christian fiction books, primarily historical Christian fiction. My video blog for the day, I think this is going to be about 5 minutes, is hold your head high. You've been wonderfully made. I think about Bible truths and trying to understand the Bible, and it seems quite often what we try to do is to understand the hidden mysteries within the Bible, the things that aren't obvious. Today I want to talk about one of the Bible truths that is very obvious. It's simple, but yet it's also very powerful. If we take a look at the book of Genesis and we look at the beginning, at the time of creation, when God, who is actually responsible for the Big Bang, created this wonderful universe, he spoke the universe into existence. If you look at Genesis, there are several instances where you read the verses that begin with, and God said, "Let there be," and then there was. For instance, God said, "Let there be light," and then there was light. Now, if we dig deeper into creation and look at the book of Hebrews, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 3, it says, "We understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible." So, what's so extraordinary about this is when God created the universe, everything he spoke into creation, the matter that came from nothing. God actually spoke it into existence. Our God's a very powerful God, and he has chosen to give his spoken word great authority. In the book of Isaiah, God has this to say about his spoken word. "My word that goes out from my mouth, it will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." Isaiah 55:11. So God's word has purpose. When he speaks, the words have purpose. So one of the things that I think we need to share, since we're created in the image of God, is when we speak, our words have purpose. So we need to pay close attention to the words that we choose to speak and make sure that we realize that they're spoken with purpose. They have power. So if we speak words with the purpose to attack, they attack. If we speak words with the purpose to love, they love. Keep that in mind when you speak. Now, I don't want to get into a blog about our tongues and our mouths. I want to get back to the topic at hand about how we have been created wonderfully. In the Old Testament, God says this to the prophet Jeremiah: "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." That's Jeremiah 1:5. Now this reminds each and every one of us that God already has plans for us at the very time that we're conceived. I would venture to say that God most likely speaks us into existence at the time of our conception with his spoken word. And he gives us purpose when he speaks our name, our God-given name in the womb, because his words have purpose. On several occasions in the Bible, God shows us the power of a name. In some cases, God gives individuals a name before they're born, like Jesus or John the Baptist. And in other cases, after a person's life direction changes, God will change their name. He changed Abraham's name, he changed Sarah's name, he changed Jacob's name. And here's the good news for you and for me. It's found in the book of Psalms. King David says this in his psalm about the beginning of our earthly lives: "You, God, created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well. That's in Psalms 139, verses 13 and 14. So what we need to remember is we need to remember to hold our heads up high. We have been made wonderfully by God, the creator of this great universe and this extravagant earth. He actually spoke each one of us into existence while we were conceived in our mother's wombs. He spoke us into existence with a purpose that we know is to glorify Him. It's our challenge to pursue our purpose, our God-given purpose, with urgency. So I urge you, hold your head up high, know that you're a child of the King, and work God's purpose in your life diligently. I'm Tom Thiele, and that's my video blog.